Hello, hello, hello to all of my Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Scorpios, we are now in the last quarter moon phase in Capricorn. You all are water sign, you're a fixed sign. Capricorn is an earth sign, it's a cardinal sign, and we are in a cardinal sign, zodiac sign season. We're in a fire sign, we're in the Aries season, right? So, now it's time for you to start focusing on burying any energy leaks and turning up the fire. When we talk about energy hacks, anything that motivates you, it's time to go into super motivation stage. It's time to go into super clarity, mental clarity stage. It's time to turn up the heat. Let's go. All right, I'm talking to you if you have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but anywhere in your chart, Scorpios. Let's do it. Let's see what your cards have to say. Here we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Emperor card, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and also the Nine of Swords. All right. Emperor card. Emperor card is attached to Aries. Some of you all may have Aries in your chart, but what you and Aries actually share in common is Mars. Looks like there has been some frustration. This right here. If you have not been crying, you may have been sweating. Something could have made you feel a little burned out, especially going through a long and arduous journey with somebody. But now you're moving forward and you're not looking back. You're not looking back. There's too much expansion on the horizon. So Source needs somebody to operate in childlike faith, right? Toss out all the bitterness from the past because it's go time. Extra fire up under somebody. And that's just what I said before I even laid the cards out. We are in a season where you can either choose to close out this cycle and finish strong by burying some stuff that you want to leave in the past so you can move forward and take off, take off flying out the gate. Or you can look at it and say, well, I'm not really sure. I'm still trying to wrap up some things because I'm seeing at least 8 streams of income. Income is really about it. First and foremost, the first income is incoming from Source. Source is saying to you, I'm sending you for some information. You all are receivers. You all are receivers by default as being divine feminine signs, and we're not talking about gender. It's we all embody divine masculine and divine feminine energy, but you are receivers by default. So the information is coming to you. You're very magnetic, and so that information coming to you, what are you going to do with it? Source is saying it's time to toss some names into a burning bowl. It's time to move on. It's time to decide where you want to put your energy. Anything that's an energy leak need to go straight into a burning bowl. People, places, and things. And some of those things can be inside of you, like fear, doubt, uncertainty, all of the burning bowl. It needs to be released. Here we have El Bobo. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, Wisdom card, and also the Justice card. All right. Something was weighing down somebody's scales. It could have been an Aries in somebody's life, and their issues were weighing down your scales internally. But you're wise. You're too wise for that. Here's the Wisdom card. You're too wise for it. Source is saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Somebody has been in hermit mode trying to figure it out. And Source is saying to you, listen, that hermit mode is attached to Virgo. We had the last full moon we had was in Virgo. That let everybody know that you're whole, you're complete, you are good enough without other people's energy weighing you down. So you have to decide. Here we have El Bobo, which is attached to the Fool. So Fool and Upright, the Fool card and Upright is actually a great thing because it looks like somebody's moving forward optimistically. This is attached to the planet Uranus. Uranus is the planet of change, liberation, and freedom. Somebody may be near some water, just kind of sort of soaking in all of the elements. See this earthing. You see the water in the background. Obviously air. The person's breathing. Fire would be the sun, just recharging, trying to decide which seeds you want to plant because you got all this incoming information about things. How do I want my life looking moving forward? Here we have the Five of Cups and also the Four of Cups. So Five and Four of Cups, see how this person is standing there with their arms folded? This is a person ruminating over something, like their inner child is pouting, and so here you have people saying to you, here's some fresh water. If you can see, let me see close. They're like somebody, your ancestors or loved ones around you are trying to offer you some kind of comfort, but somebody has been really lamenting over something, and source is like, come on now, have childlike faith. Have childlike faith. Seriously lamenting over some things, like really just trying to, trying to decide how you want to proceed. And I'm telling you, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your energy? Somebody's scales of justice have been grossly out of alignment, and you're too wise for that. And so, Source really wants you to take some kind of authority over your life. Also, this last quarter moon is, Source wants you to initiate the change, right? Not them, but you to initiate the change, because we are in, we are in Aries season. Aries is a fire sign. The symbol is a ram. Source is like, ram through those emotions. Sail away from some stuff. Don't look back. Look back. No regrets whatsoever. Put some fire up under yourself and move on from something. That's what Source is trying to tell somebody. Just move on from something and don't look back. So the anxiety, here's the page of Swords. The anxiety that you may have been feeling about something is going to slowly but surely go away. But there's a fresh cup of water here. And Source is saying to you that fresh cup of water is either new love, new sense of creativity. Something is happening. Something that's some new joy in your life. It could be a baby. It could be a new love interest. It could be a baby, could be a new love interest as well. You have something like this agape love that you're focusing on. It can also be a new offer, some kind of a new business offer, new romantic endeavor. Something is like a fresh cup of water, coming into somebody's life. But there's a lot of expansion. Here we have the Three of Wands twice. Source is like really trying to offer somebody a lot of opportunities. Like the expansion in your life is just like tons of opportunities coming your way. Like you have the whole world in front of you. A lot of people look at you as a person who is down to earth, quite relatable, someone who a lot of people look up to, believe it or not. And if you are kind of sort of on the fence about some things, it may be because you don't see yourself in the way that a lot of other people see you. But Source is giving you some time to get it together. Source is giving you some time to kind of sort of really reel it in and really think about, where do I want to put my energy, right? But I need to close out. I need to finish out this cycle strong. I don't need to go back and forth. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, let's see what else we got going on here. All right, Scorpios, very nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah. Yeah, you may have felt foolish about some things in the past. And again, of course, you are an emotional sign. All water signs are emotional signs. Because water is connected to our emotions, our creativity, our joy, our wide range of healthy emotions, our what pleases us. And again, going around and around and around and around about something that was weighing heavily on your scale. Source is saying, your inner child may feel some kind of way, but you may also have a loved one who has transitioned, like a father who has transitioned or a mother who has transitioned, is saying to you, it's time to release that. It's really time to just go ahead and release it, because you're blocking your money. Here we have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands, and also the Nine of Wands, and also the Judgment card. So somebody could definitely have some kind of a legal something happening here where justice is in your favor. And this Nine of Wands right here, Nine of Wands came out twice, lets me know that someone may have gone, like after you come out of a storm and you go back through the storm, like it could have been because of a phone call and you just like kind of repeating things that keep burning you over and over and over again. Source is saying to you, you have a real opportunity. If you stay on the outside of all of this now, you're going to not only feel like a huge weight has been lifted, especially if something happened where there was an eruption of something happening. There could have been somebody could have gotten out of jail. I mean, anything could have happened where there could have just been this big blow up. Both of you all are ruled by Mars, right? Again, if that wasn't the case, that's great, because you don't want to, go through that kind of mess. But again, this is where Source is trying to take somebody. Source is trying to put you on your throne. This is the wealthiest. This is literally the wealthiest card in the deck. This is not just material wealth. This is like, yeah. So somebody's gonna feel like a huge weight has been lifted. A huge weight has been lifted, off of your shoulders. Again, I see you defending your decision to move on from something without coming across as defensive. And again, I see things moving quite fast for you, moving forward in terms of you getting to your throne. But somebody needs to get as far away from some energies as humanly possible. I mean, just, I don't know why somebody these two of wands. Somebody keep going back through. It must be somebody that you love. It could be a family member. It could be a romantic interest. Whatever it was, somebody went back through it, and so what I'm seeing here is not only is are you breaking some kind of generational cycle, chain, or curse, but again, that right there is praiseworthy to say I broke some kind of generational chain, cycle, or curse. I've become wiser because of it. I've become more in tune with my intuition. So not being around certain family members or something like that has caused me to really tune into my intuition. Like somebody has really worked hard for this. And so outside of the family, if you're in any kind of relationship with the person that you've invited into your universe, it really should be a piece of cake. But again, when emotions get involved, sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. So Source has given somebody some time. Again, we have justice in somebody's favor. All the time that you put into something, Source is saying to you, putting a lot of energy into things that will cause me to be upset, talk negatively about things, draining, unclear, all of that other stuff. Somebody has had to learn the lesson that that's what God was trying to get you to do, is toss out every unhealthy feeling, emotion, any wounded feeling, all of that. Pegasus is your card. Number 30, break free, dear one. Spread wide and far, and you aren't containable. You are limitless. So Source is trying to make somebody fly, like fly high. But again, the whole purpose of somebody going through this is that deciding where you're putting your energy. If you're letting things just sit in your water, it's going to come across as very negative, very low vibrating energy. And so Source is saying to you, you've already been back through certain things several times with certain people, and it absolutely can burn into your wealth. It can burn into your reputation, your credibility. But now that you're on the other side of something, I see either somebody meeting some new and exuberant love. Nevertheless, you feel like a huge weight has been lifted. That's the main thing. So now it's time to wrap it up. Here we have prosperity lies ahead. That's right. So somebody better get ready for a great life, because this card right here, and this card, Taurus and Libra, Venus, attached to Venus. Somebody's like, all you had to do was let go of something from the past. Life is amazing. Life is amazing, amazing, amazing when you let go of those unnecessary stressors in your life. But again, because you are a water sign, and you're the emotionally the most intelligent sign, here we have looked deeply into it. Like there should have been some lessons that somebody learned from all of this, like because all of this energy, these are a lot of fire cards. All of this energy that somebody poured into something, embarrassment is a choice. If you choose to be embarrassed about something, that is definitely a choice. You don't have to be, but Source is saying, the loyalty should be to yourself first. Loyalty should be to yourself first. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Ground yourself. Yep, so Source is saying ground yourself. Get recharged. Just like on, where's the card? See how this person is right here? They're grounding themselves. They're recharging near a body of water. That's you. You're not sitting around overthinking this, Scorpio. I'm talking to you if you have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, which means I'm talking to me too. All right, let's get ready to close it out. Let's get ready to close it out. Let's get ready to close it out. Faith, operating in faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything that I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. I'm telling you, like I said before, somebody got new and exuberant love coming across their path. Somebody has justice in their favor. You've broken some kind of generational cycle, chain, and curse. There's an enormous amount of wealth coming your way, not just material wealth, but I'm talking about loyal friendships, just loyal relationships, people who are loyal, people who are secure with themselves, who are prosperous in their own right, people who are vital to your growth, just as you are vital to their growth. People who are patient, just as patient as you are, coming your way. All you had to do was make some sacrifices. What was the sacrifice? What were the sacrifices? And if you still don't know, you can go straight to God and ask, what do I need to sacrifice? The names that pop up in your head, toss them into a burning before you sit there and start overthinking it. Whoever name pops up in your head, whatever organization, whatever pops up into you, toss it into a burning bowl before you start the process of overthinking it. Who is it? What is it? All right, let's close it out. Freedom. That's right. I am free to be me. I am free to live fully. I am present in this moment. I am not bound by my circumstances. I am stronger than fear or doubt. I have the power to create a new reality. Yeah. Somebody's definitely on the other side of something that was long and arduous that you may have gone through several times, but you've decided, I need to go ahead and break free of that for life, for good. I need to break free of it because it was absolutely distracting me from my money, my everything, really. So